This is the Real Talk Radio Show, and I am your host, Devlin James. What's going on, listeners? Welcome to another edition of the Real Talk Radio Show. Now, I'm currently doing a series of videos on the people and situations that can make your life shit. I'm going to continue in that genre. But I have to take a slight detour from that series to make this video, which was inspired by current events. I know the title of this video is going to throw some, if not most of you off. But I promise you, it's not some freak nasty video. No. The purpose of this video is to present a model of the mentality behind most of the American women in today's masandric, feminist society. Now, before I go any further, let me give a quick shout out to the Iceman of the Iceman Show, because he speaks about women like this in his videos. Women who are both emotionally and sexually unavailable. And what he says is on point. You can find his videos on the Iceman Show. If you put that into the YouTube search box, his video should come up. Or also on the Mad Voodoo Man channel. I encourage you to check his videos out. Okay, on to the story. I received a text from a girl I have known for a number of years now over the weekend. She was asking for my help with moving some things around in her house. Now, I was reluctant at first because dealing with this chick is not easy. She has a very abrasive personality. But I decided to help her because she helped me some time ago with removing a serious virus from my laptop. See, that's her field. She deals with technology. Let me give you a few relevant facts about this woman before I go further. She's a black female, a single mother, and she's in her mid-30s. She should also be the poster child for online dating because she's had a profile up on this one particular site for as long as I can remember. One more fact I'm going to give you about this girl is that there was a period where the guys that she was meeting online were pumping and dumping her. And they weren't hanging around for a long time. They would hit it once and never call her back. Never call her again. Didn't even hang around for a second spin. Flash to present times. About 3 months ago, she met someone online. Started dating him. It's a white dude, white guy. Now this guy is close to 50. He'd lied about his age when they first met. She was under the impression, from what he said, that he was only a few years older than her, when in actuality, he was over 10 years older. Something that, as you can imagine, she wasn't too happy about. So, as I'm assisting her with moving shit around, moving boxes, furniture, whatever, she gets a phone call and a text from this dude. She ignored the phone call because she told him she would be busy that day. Then, when she saw the text he'd sent her, she went into a rant.
I can't believe he just texted me a picture of his penis, talking about he wants to see me today.
So I responded, he's just letting you know what's up. Besides, you two have been fucking with each other for some time now. Weren't you the one that told me that he's freaky and likes sticking his tongue in your ass?
Yeah, but I don't ask him to do it. He does it on his own.
But you never stop him, do you? And you've seen his dick a number of times, so what's the big goddamn deal?
Yes, but he shouldn't lead with sex. I mean, I haven't seen him for a week.
But you've known him for over 3 months. Let me move to the point of this video now. Here you have a woman who's been dealing with a guy for 3 months, and she's done all types of things with this dude. I should also add that from what she tells me of him, he really seems to care for her. He takes her out regularly, spending money on her in an attempt to get to know her. He's even cooked for her. Big improvement from the types of guys who only pump and dump her, right? So, why is she not feeling him? Simple. Amongst other things, she is emotionally unavailable. This woman was married and divorced, and after years of being divorced, she still harbors bitterness and anger towards her ex-husband. So this guy could stand on his head professing his love for this girl until the cows come home, and it wouldn't even register as a blip on her radar. How many of us men out there have found ourselves in this boat, giving the best of ourselves to a woman who isn't in a place where she can appreciate us for that or reciprocate? Hey, I'll be the first one in the room to raise my hand. It never turns out good for us men. It's a waste of time, a waste of energy, and a waste of emotions. I really can't blame any man for pumping and dumping a woman like this. It's really the only way to deal with them. Also, in the case of the woman in this video, she is sexually unavailable. Fellas, just because a woman is having sex with you at the moment doesn't mean that she is sexually available. You have to understand something. Sex has a different meaning to women who are emotionally unavailable. It's not a vehicle of intimacy. There is no real intimacy when you deal with women like this. No, sex is a commodity for them.
I'll give you some if you do this for me, or spend this money on me, or I'll have sex with you because I'm horny. And you for now, or until I find someone I really want to fuck.
That's generally their thinking. And you better believe that once her sexual needs are met, and she feels that she no longer has to use sex as an instrument to manipulate you, she'll close down shop on your ass. She doesn't give a shit about you or your needs. No, it's all about her. The world revolves around her. And that's the mentality behind most, not all, of today's American women. Although the woman I'm using to illustrate my points in this video is black, this behavior is not exclusive to black women. It applies to all races of women. Most American women in today's society, regardless of age or race, are both emotionally and sexually unavailable. So back to the whole tongue in the ass thing and the event that inspired this video. Somehow I'm going to find a way to tie all this shit together. Somehow. So I was really taken back when this woman made such a stink about this guy sending her a penis pic, since she confessed to him having his tongue in her ass on a number of different occasions. Personally, I think that shit is nasty. Now, nothing against anyone who does it. I'm not judging you. To each their own in this world. But for me, ain't no way I'm sticking my tongue in no woman's shit box. Don't care how good she looks. So, fuck that shit. So for me, with that thinking, the man that engages in salad tossing and the woman that allows him to do it to her are both on a different level. Let's say for the sake of argument in this video that salad tossing, sticking your tongue into a woman's ass, is level 8. If that's the case, then sending a penis pic to that same woman is a level 3. So my argument is, why trip on level 3 when you're already at level 8 with this guy? Even if you're the kind of woman who doesn't find getting a penis pic from a guy you're dating flattering, you should just be able to laugh it off and dismiss it. And why am I going in on this so much? Because the mentality of most of these American women trips me out. You're going to have some dude eat out your ass. Eating your ass out. Sticking his tongue in your ass at the very beginning of the two you getting to know each other. Then flip out 3 months later after he sends you a penis pic? Shouldn't sex and all that hooking up shit have like a natural sense of progression? Then, I really sat back and thought about that. I really thought about it. For women who are sexually unavailable and emotionally unavailable, there is no progression. There's no ground level. No starting point. Because again, sex is a commodity to them. You can start off real hot, but as they get what they want from you, watch that shit fizzle out quickly. So what happens next? What happens after the shit starts to fizzle out? Well, speaking strictly from observation, they will quickly get bored with the guy that caters to them and get annoyed with every little thing he does. She'll put him on the shelf, making herself more and more unavailable when he calls or tries to contact her. Then it will get to the point where she won't even answer the phone when he calls because she'll be too busy getting drilled by the next guy, and the cycle starts all over again. See guys, one thing you have to understand about American women who are, again, both emotionally and sexually unavailable, they have no sense of loyalty when it comes to dealing with anyone. You'll be over at her place on Thursday night banging her vajayjay out. The very next night, she'll have the next dude over at her place, finishing off the job you started on her pussy. You and the other dude will never be the wiser. And if she is the type of woman who does online dating, like the one I mentioned in the video, it's even worse because she can just point and click her way to the next dick. You see, they can do all of this and let you stick your tongue in their asses. But don't you dare send them a pic of your penis, because that's crude and tasteless. Okay, I'm going to bring this video to a close. And in closing, I'd like to say that I'm not trying to attack anyone's character in this video. I only use the girl in this video to illustrate how most American women think and act when it comes to dealing with men. I'm also not judging the fact that women who tend to fall into this category sleep around with a number of different men at a time. Nothing wrong with a woman getting hers. Everyone is out there doing their dirt. What I don't like is when they do their dirt, then they try to act as if their shit doesn't stink. They try to act as if they are conservative and you're the only one that they're dealing with. And if you're dumb enough to believe that, then she has you. Especially if you spend money trying to wine and dine her. You're an idiot if you're sitting there trying to wine and dine these types of women. Plain and simple. You see, most of the American women you'll come across today share the same mindset as the woman I described. I used, as an example in this video. They think in the same general format. If I were to take a guess, I would say that anywhere from 70 to 85% of the women that you'll come across are emotionally and sexually unavailable, like this one. And they'll do the same thing. They'll be the same way. You can expect, almost the same actions when it comes to them dealing with you as a man. So what does this tell us as men? It tells us that we shouldn't be quick to invest our emotions, our time, our money into these women. Guard your goddamn emotions. Too many of us are getting fucked up behind these women, and they're not worth it. Don't be like the guy in this video. Be stingy with your time. Don't make yourself so available to them, and be tight with your money. Don't trick on them. Don't be a simp. And whatever you do, don't fall for their "I'm sweet, innocent, and conservative" bullshit act. These women are not sweet, and they are sure as hell not innocent. Anyway, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the video, please share it. Save some poor schmuck the heartache of being played by one of these women. More videos to come. Please subscribe to my channel. This is Devlin James. I'm out.